Arsenal scrambled their way to a chaotic 2-1 win over bottom-of-the-table Wolves. Rice was seen stomping the turf at full time, visibly furious despite the 3 points that kept the Gunners 5 clear at the top of the Premier League. And that reaction told a real story. This was supposed to be routine. Wolves arrived with just 2 points all season, yet Arsenal delivered a performance riddled with hesitation, sloppiness, and alarming passivity. The first half passed without a single shot on target, a statistic that felt unthinkable for a team chasing the title.
My people, guys, I welcome you to my channel, Uncle Gunner's platform, Uncle Gunner's television. I don't know how many of you watched Arsenal against Wolves or Wolverhampton Wanderers, that like they're called. My people, it was a pitiful demonstration of football. I don't know what is going on at Arsenal Football Club. It cannot just be injuries. Yes, we agree that injuries or whatever it's called has been very, very devastating. It hasn't allowed Mikel Arteta the opportunity to field his strongest 11. But for those that are playing, I don't think there's any excuse for what we saw yesterday, because it was horrendous to say the least. We went for over 1 hour without a singular shot on target. Nearly 70 minutes. My people, Wolves scored the 3 goals and yet went home with nothing. That was how fortunate we were. Thank God for Bukayo Saka, whose crosses caused the whole hullabaloo in their defense. Thank God for Bukayo Saka, who refused to give away any stupid point to Wolves, a team that has already lost everything and has nothing else left to lose, a team that is preparing for life in the championship with 15 games, having played 15 games in this season, a team that is at the bottomless pit of the Premier League. Arsenal played like, I don't know how to describe the game, and this was at Emirates Stadium. It was really painful to watch. I wouldn't want to start pinpointing or pointing accusing fingers at any singular player, but so many of them are, they haven't been there. From our captain Martin Odegaard, Havertz, Victor Gyökeres. Havertz has refused to build on his wonderful performance against Spurs, where he got a hat-trick. Since then, we haven't seen him. Gyökeres has refused to be the Gyökeres that Sporting CP sold to us. The same player that is described as a monster and a goal machine. We haven't seen Gyökeres at Arsenal Football Club. In fact, some defenders have scored more goals than he has. Injury or no injury, almost all of our players have at one point or the other gone through injury, but they are still there, performing. What is wrong with Victor Gyökeres? I'm not trying to single him out, but I believe it's time he stood up and be counted. If not, let him take a bow and go. Let him take a bow and go. Jesus is back. He looks like he really wants to prove a point. Let's hope that he inspires our front line to start biting, because at this point in time we are not there. Hopefully Kai Havertz may feature against Everton in our next game next weekend, and with Kai Havertz being Kai Havertz, I'm sure he will deliver. And possibly at the end of the day, ultimately Victor Gyökeres may find himself number 3 for a player that was bought to lead our attack. He may be dumped to number 3. Arteta doesn't laugh. It's crazy. How do you start rating these players, these teams? How do you start rating the defense? My people. For a defense that considered just 5 goals in over 15 games to now have considered over 6 goals in 6 games. It's a huge drop off. It's a huge drop off. Yes, we know that Gabi Magalhaes is the engine room of Arsenal Football Club, just like Declan Rice is in the midfield. But then, Arsenal should not be a one-man team. It should not be a one-man team. We have quantum quality players that will stand up and be counted. Where are they? Where are they? Because with this performance, we are not winning the league. Hell, we may not even win the Champions League or any competition for that matter. Because other teams are not playing. Other teams are not playing. They are there. Pep Guardiola and Man City are looking ominous, waiting for us to slip up. And we nearly did again. Again, people. We played Chelsea. We threw away 2 points against a 10-man Chelsea team. We went to Aston Villa. We lost it in the 95th minute because of some stupid, immature-ish defending. Instead of squeezing the game, squeezing the life out of the game in the midfield, we now go backwards. We kept going backwards and allowing them to get into our 10-yard box. If they don't get there, how do they score? If they don't get in there, how would they score? How would they score? What is going on? What is wrong with Arsenal Football Club? Are these players, are they not watching what they are doing themselves? I'm so angry. Really, really angry. But anyhow, thank God we got the 3 points. Thank God for Bukayo Saka as usual. You know. And I don't know whether you saw it the way I did. Let me know what you think. Do you think we're winning the league with this kind of performance? Please subscribe to this platform and comment so that we will discuss this. You know, share the video so that when next we do another video, you'll be the first to be notified. But until then, may God bless you guys. Remember, I remain your Uncle Gunners. Arsenal for life. Sharp.